Hi tribe, welcome to my tarot channel. So I've been led to give a collective tarot message this evening. So as always, take what resonates and discard the rest. These readings are timeless, so whenever you are hearing this is when you need to hear it. And again, this is a general reading, but if you've been guided here, led here to click on this video, then there is something here for you. So, but again, use your discernment, take what resonates, and discard the rest. First, I just want to start off by saying there's definitely been some heavy energy going on recently. I know yesterday I was just feeling really off, very tired, fatigued, headaches, that kind of thing. And when I was meditating on it, I got the message that I'm going through ascension symptoms, that many of us in the collective are going through ascension symptoms. So you could be being upgraded. You could be finding that your gifts are coming online or they're being upgraded. But if you have been dealing with the same things, headaches, tiredness, fatigue, my dreams have been really crazy lately too, so that could be another symptom. You know, just kind of having trouble sleeping fully through the night, that could be something as well. But just be rest assured that that will be getting better. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card from Work Your Light Oracle Card Guidebook. And we'll see what the message is for the collective today. We get an oracle card for the collective, please, Spirit. And we'll see what's going on. All right, take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So you could be working too hard. I know this message was definitely coming through for me as well. Yesterday, it was just take a break, rest. I know a lot of times we usually have a lot on our plate and we feel like we have to do everything all at once. I think that's a lot of the ego mind, where the ego has to control everything, but just let it go. Take a break, meditate, relax. Not everything has to happen all at once. I will read from the book. I really like how in this card she's at the beach, but there's this awesome moon in the background in the mountains, and she's just kind of letting everything go. So yeah, that's a good message because that's the same one I was getting. Okay, so it's okay to take a break and enjoy your creations, to take a moment from your busy schedule to get off the treadmill of life, to appreciate and acknowledge all that you have created, achieved, released, or experienced before rushing on to the next thing. To be in the moment and enjoy where you are. Be in the now moment. To take a breath and regulate your mind, body, and spirit. To recalibrate, appreciate, and celebrate. To decide on what you really want to experience next. If you take a moment, you are not going to miss out. Perhaps you have just completed a big project, manifested something significant in your life, released an old way of being, or just been burning the candle at both ends. Now is the time to take some time out before rushing on to the next thing. You did it. Enjoy yourself and recalibrate. Go on vacation, book a massage, take long walks in nature, go away for a rejuvenating weekend to recharge and replenish. Take a break and a breath. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what this achievement that you've accomplished recently. Get some more information on maybe what's next. What can the collective expect next in their cycle? What big achievement has the collective recently accomplished? What do we have here? Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. So many possibilities. Looks like you've had. Okay, and the Empress. So Seven of Cups talks about many possibilities, many things going on. It looks like in the current energy is creation. The Empress is all about bringing something into the world, creating a new project. Looks like you had many potentials going on that you had your hands in, and maybe you've decided to finally settle on one thing because you realized that you are the Empress of your world, that you are the ultimate authority. And it looks like it took a lot of energy. You were burdened. You had a lot of heavy responsibilities. I'll put a lot of work into whatever this is. And now it's time to take a break. So again, what I'm getting off the Empress is you were strategic. You had plans. There was a lot of work put in here. And abundance. This is the energy you're currently exhibiting. And so now that we're taking a break and actually sitting back and enjoying in that energy of appreciation, the creation that we've already manifested, now that we're in that appreciation energy and are enjoying the fruits of our labor, what can the collective expect to come in next? What is next for the collective, please, Spirit? What is next for the collective? The Magician. Okay. Looks like anything that you set your mind to, anything that you want to manifest, King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So this really tells me you are the king of your material world. You know exactly what you're doing, and you know exactly how to create. So whatever's coming next for you in this next chapter is whatever you want, because you are the master magician. You create whatever it is in this next chapter that you want to see. You could be getting into your head a little bit though. So with the Eight of Swords, that usually talks about being trapped in your own mind, anxious thoughts, and feeling stuck when you don't necessarily have to be. Self-imposed restriction, isolation. So you could be isolating as well. What else do we have for the collective, Spirit? For this next chapter. Okay, we got the World. And we also have the Five of Wands. Okay, so what I'm getting from these cards for this next cycle coming in, you are the master manifester. Whatever you want to come in will come in for you. Whatever you create. You might get in your own head sometimes. You might sometimes have anxiety, circling thoughts. But really, the world is turning in your favor. This means luck. And there's a lot of people that are in conflict about it. That's what I'm getting off of this. Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So idealism, new beginning is happening. You're focused, even though there's a lot of conflict and people would rather not see this new beginning for you. They'd rather see you stuck here in the Eight of Swords. You're focused. You're focused on the future and your new beginning. So there's not going to be anything that these people can do. I feel like you're kind of set apart from this energy here. With the Page of Cups being focused on your manifestations, I don't see... What else do we have in Page of Swords? Okay. So, again, this talks about new beginnings, fresh energy, fresh ideas. He's sort of looking back into the past, but he's starting to move towards the future. So if we put this here, it kind of looks like, and we're kind of telling the story here, right? Looking back at all these people talking, fighting, the conflict here, wanting to keep you in this energy. And instead, you're taking that sword, you're kind of looking back, but you're determined to move into the future, into this new beginning and this new idea, these new thoughts that you're having here. I think you see the truth for what it is. This is also kind of giving me the energy of realizing that these people are stuck in the matrix of their own walls. They're feeding into all of this drama, conflict, wanting to keep others stuck, and you're kind of just moving off and sort of cutting all of that out. Though I know the Page of Swords isn't technically the standard traditional meaning of that, but that's kind of what I'm getting from this energy. I'm also getting moving away from these choppy waters and into calmer waters. You're moving away from all of that conflict. I'm also getting balance. So you have the Two of Pentacles here. Twos are about choices, but they're also about the Two of Pentacles is about balance, balancing material wealth, and really multitasking, weighing many options. What else, Spirit? Anything else the collective needs to know about this new chapter? We have Judgment. So whatever this new beginning I'm getting has to do with your life purpose, is leading you on the path to your life purpose. Yeah. Okay. One at a time, please, Spirit. Okay. King of Swords. So, what swords are all about? Air, intellect, thoughts, communication. So, and the kings are usually leader energy. You've perfected this energy. A bold leader, powerful, charming, courageous, cutting off anything that does not serve, and following up with the Two of Swords. So I'm kind of getting here with the twos that you have a choice. You have two paths, because the Two of Swords usually talks about a crossroads. It talks about having a choice to make, but maybe about compromise. So balance. And how I usually see the Two of Swords, because she's blindfolded, she doesn't really see everything else around her. So what I'm getting is your mind is closed and your vision is closed off to all of this other conflict and what everybody else around you might be doing. And so she doesn't really care what else is going on around her, but there is some sort of choice to make here. Seems like you've been in anxiety in your head about it a little bit, making yourself a little stuck. But again, this looks good because you're moving away from that conflict energy and you are moving toward your life purpose. It seems like there might be some sort of choice, or like two projects maybe that you're wanting to work on, and you either have to make a choice or keep a very balanced balanced energy with whatever you're moving into. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card from Messages from the Universe, and we'll see if there's any advice for the collective for this reading. When the world feels like it's coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life, some to clear your path. Decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you've been waiting for. So I kind of felt guided to put this on the Eight of Swords here. When the world feels like it's crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. This is kind of what I'm getting from this moving away from all of this energy here. And then we have choice is the most powerful tool that you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but also opens several doors, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. So here we are with choice again. So I'm getting with this Magician energy. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You're only one choice away. So it seems like you have a choice to make, but you're being guided to choose what will lead you onto your life purpose. I think you might already know what this is. All right. Well, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you again soon. I hope this helped.